So, because like nowadays, right, technology is crucial for daily basis, and even now, education system have applied like let's say for us, we have Todo platform, and also sometimes we use different kind of quizzy websites like Ray Brown and all those booklet. And how can the school balance the need of technology in education in order to prevent the device addiction from happening?
Mm. So this is again where education comes in. We need to educate the student, like all these quizzes that you talk about, all this Canva, all these are apps, these are tools to help you to make sure that the quality of your work is better, right? So do you know how to use these applications to benefit the work that you're doing? So what you need, what school or what the students need to learn is how do you learn these skills? But do you learn the skills for the sake of improving the efficiency of your work, or do you go beyond that? Go beyond that meaning, sometimes students, they don't just learn technology for the purpose that you mentioned. They actually are distracted by other social media. They are distracted by other things which are popping up as you're learning. So that's where the line becomes blurred. Right? So we are not denying the importance of technology for education. We are not denying how helpful some of these tools are. You know, it makes your work more efficient. It makes you work faster than before, which I myself also use technology for that purpose. But we have to be very clear, how do we not become the slave of this technology, right? So that means we still need, there are two things. Number one, when you are using this technology, you've got to be very clear in your mind, what are you using it for? Okay, are you using it for pleasure? You know, are you using it for improving the efficiency of your work? And that's number one. And number two, if you're using it for pleasure, which is not wrong, but do you set a limit to that, right? Because for example, if you're scrolling Instagram, sometimes because it's algorithm, once you watch one feed, right, and you like it, so the same kind of information or the same kind of feed will keep coming, and because that's what you like to see, and you will keep seeing it. By the time you realize, oh my gosh, I've spent 2 hours on that Instagram, and that's how addiction comes in, right? So so that's where, how do you know that it's time for me to stop? So that's why one of the things that's really important for you to be able to distinguish that I'm using these tools, this technology as a tool to help me to improve my study and to help me to improve efficiency and not get absorbed and be addicted to certain things, is you yourself in your head, you need to be able to set guardrails. You yourself need to be able to set limits. If I want to watch a social media, if I want to watch my Instagram, which is fine, okay, I only will spend like 30 minutes. Okay, so if I spend 30 minutes, I will stop. I will use my time to do other things. But if you do not set the time, or even you're playing games online, because games is also something that is very addictive. Once you start playing, you win it, you go to the next level, and the next level gets very excited, and you go to the next level. By the time you realize it, and you keep wanting to chase the levels, you already spent 3 hours on the game, right? Which that hour you could have spent doing your revision, you could have spent finishing your homework, whatever, but you already spent 3 hours on the game. By the time you realize it, you'll be so tired, you'll be so exhausted. Then your work is not done, but your mind is already tired because of the dopamine that is rushing as you're playing the game. So to answer your question, Kazuki, it's really about students themselves, through digital education, having this realization to know how to draw the line. So when you know how to draw the line, then, like I said just now, you would be able to use technology as a tool that helps you to improve your work, your education, and it's really a very efficient tool, and you will not become the slave of technology where you get addicted, because the whole idea of these big tech companies to create videos and social media is to make money from it. The more time people spend watching them, the more money they make. And how do they make this money? Is by creating algorithm, where it will keep you going back again and again and again. See, so and the more addicted you are, the more money they are making. So do we as the users, especially young people, do they realize that they are being manipulated by these big tech companies? But when you're addicted, sometimes they don't realize. They keep wanting to go for more and more and more and more. That's where addiction comes in. But if you realize, no, I will always regard this as a tool, and I will not be used by the big tech company to make money out of my addiction, then you know how to set the boundary. So I think these things are very important to have this clarity. Then technology will be your friend.
Both of us definitely learned a lot from today, and yeah, we would like to thank you once again for joining our podcast. And yeah, please subscribe to our channel, follow our Instagram, and like all